you've drawn obviously a lot from the mystics.
Yeah.
And as evangelicals, that word just scares us away. So maybe, could you just give us maybe a brief introduction of the mystics and how you just fell in love with them and what they could teach us?
All right. When I use the word mystic, now that would be more in my book, The Naked Now, a little description. I simply mean experiential religion. That's all. It's not mystified. It means that I don't just have a belief system or belong to a belonging system, but I actually know something calmly, interiorly. God has shown God's self to me. And you say, well, how do you know that? As Paul would say in Galatians, by the fruits: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, and self-control. When you see the fruits of the Spirit after someone has said they've had authentic God experience, well, I think it might be authentic God experience. When I see the fruits. If I don't see the fruits, I see militarism and domination and greed and ambition and avarice, I don't think you've had authentic God experience. See, what happened after the Reformation, and it's very understandable, I think there was a misuse of mysticism or God experience inside of Catholicism. So starting with Luther, there's a huge reaction against it. We're not going to go there. We're just going to quote scriptures. Well, you threw out the baby with the bathwater is the trouble, do you see? But just define mysticism as experiential knowledge of God. Experiential. Not just theoretical. Not just believing things because you read a scripture. But you know it to be true. And then you go back and say, wow, that scripture is true.
And see, and that actually describes a lot of my journey, which embraces the experience of God.
Yeah.
And this is a very evangelical question, but
don't apologize for it. You've done a lot right, you evangelicals. You really have. Go ahead.
So you said people who don't show those fruits of it haven't had a God experience.
Normally,
yeah. So what does that mean for them?
Sometimes they've just had poor teaching.
Yeah.
There are people in your world who have had God experience, authentic God experience, but they've been given lousy theology. You know, and it narrows them down much narrower than their honest experience taught them. Yeah, go ahead.